Shalom. This is Levi Shore. Welcome back to Sweet and Good Torah. We have a very special Sweet and Good Torah, the magic of happiness. Now there's many people that are telling the secrets of happiness, and there's many reasons for people right now to not be happy. We see these endless wars all over the world. We see, unfortunately, disease spreading. We see a lot of things. We see crazy turmoil in the political process, and everything seems to be breaking down. But here's a very important thing. We all have the power of happiness in our hands. So most people if everything goes my way, I'll be happy. If I win the lottery, or if I make a lot of money, if I get a raise, or if it's my birthday, or just if everything's going right, I'll be happy. If it's a beautiful sunny day and I'm on a beach, I'll be happy. But the crazy thing is, even when things are going right for some people, they're still not happy. Even people who are very wealthy or healthy or a million things are going right and they're not happy. So, one of the keys is really appreciating what we have. So we see in the Torah that Ben Zoma says an incredible thing. In Pirkei Avos, the fourth chapter, the first Mishnah, Ben Zoma asks, he says, Eizehu Ashir. He says, who's a rich person? What is a rich person? Which person is rich? And he says a very simple thing. He says, Hasameach bechelko. Just a person that's happy with his portion. He goes on, he quotes a pasuk. He says, Yagia kapecha ki tochel ashreka v'tovlach. He says that the labor of a person's hands. So when you eat of the labor of your hands, when you eat of the fatigue or the exhaustion of your hands, you're praiseworthy and all is well with you. It's from Tehillim 128:2. He says, and then it goes on to say, he says, Ashrecha be'olam hazeh, and you're praiseworthy in this world. He says, v'tovlach le'olam haba, and it's good for you in the next world, in the world to come, in olam haba. So what's the key? How do we get this sameach bechelko? How do we get this happiness with our portion? Because what if our portion is that we're not making a lot of money right now? What if our portion is that we're sick? What if our portion is that our family members are sick, or things are going bad? Or what if we see these crazy world leaders? A breakdown of morality in the world. So here's something very interesting. We can't control the world, but we have great control over our chelko, our little portion of the world. And it's an amazing thing. And this is something you don't really even need to be so religious. It's something very simple that everyone can do. It's simply being happy. And the essence of it is just appreciating what your portion is. Appreciate the fact that you're alive. You have a day today to live and do things. That's why we start out every day. We say, Modeh ani lefanecha. We say, thank you, Hashem, that I'm before you. Thank you for giving me life. And it's so simple. And we can try this little happiness experiment, and we can start when our relatives, and if that goes well, we can move it out to our friends and our coworkers. And if we get really daring, we can even move it out to total strangers. But it's simply being happy no matter what happens. Working on appreciating. Okay, I want it to be sunny day and it's raining. Appreciate, hey, it's raining. You know what? It's going to create beautiful grass and flowers and trees, and I may not appreciate it today, but if I just be a little patient, even though I didn't want it to rain today, that rain's going to make things amazing. Maybe in a day, maybe in a week, maybe in a month, but things will be good. Everything in this world is for the good. Even evil. The only purpose of evil in this world is to test us and ultimately for us to defeat it. Because it seems nowadays, like the purpose of the world is for evil, and that's the greatest lie. That's what the Nachash said in Gan Eden, in the Garden of Eden. That's what the Yetzer Hara tempted Chava, tempted Eve by saying, eat of this fruit of good and evil. But the truth is, it's the Eitz Chaim, it's the tree of life. And only, life, everyone's created only for life, only for good. And then all the rest of this is going to go away. But it's very simple. So here's all we have to do. Just be happy. And if you're happy, you can start to spread that happiness. Even people that aren't happy and grumpy and are not even nice to you. If you keep being nice to that person, a magical thing's going to happen. You're going to be the one person that person is nice to. That grumpy person is going to look forward to seeing you every day because you're the happy one. And everyone wants to be around the happy people. And it will change. It changes our world. We can't change the big picture right now, but we can change that little world around us. We can change our chelko, our little portion, by just being happy. just getting up every day and appreciating that day, appreciating today, how great it is. We have life. Okay, we may not be as rich as we want, may not be as healthy as we want, we may not be as good looking as we want. Whatever it is that we're not happy about today, we can appreciate all the things that we do have. Because everyone maybe doesn't have something, but everyone does have something else. Everyone has some special qualities that they have and other people don't. And you have to embrace those qualities, because those qualities are what you can offer to everyone else. So let's be samech b'chelko. And let's hopefully all of us take a step down that road, our first step to all of us being happier and spreading that happiness around us. And we may not affect the big picture yet, but we can all affect our little worlds around us. So Shabbat Shalom. Everyone have a great Shabbos coming up, and I hope you enjoyed this sweet and good Torah.